Those are the memories that we have to live with and we learn from.
What is it about this game that you love?
Hearing the ball bounce, the feeling that you get out making a great pass, walking on the hardwood, lacing up your sneakers. I just love it. I love jumping, I love dunking, I love hearing the crowd going ooh and ah. The whole game is just tremendous,
With the 13th pick in the 1996 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania.
Kobe Bryant by mid-season will be a guy that, though he's 18, he'll be a key guy for the Lakers.
There's his first point in the NBA. And it comes at the age of 18 years, 2 months, and a couple of days.
Not a bad arena to score it in either.
Can you imagine what he thought when he walked in here today?
Oh, man.
Jones turns, goes to base, comes underneath, reverse layup is no good. He forced a shot, rebound to Kobe, and he scores it. Kobe Bryant. Watch him put on a show here. Here he comes. Reverse. 360 turn in the air. Two-hand slam.
Kobe. That got the fans out of their seats. Cut through that.
Very well. Here's the steal. There we go. Here comes Kobe. Slam dunk. Wow, did you see the move by the kid? That's Kobe.
Kobe will dunk, and then so will the other two. Then they'll do it one more time. Oh, between the legs! Kobe Bryant!
Look at it. Yeah. That is so difficult. Some people can't dribble between their legs. Dunking between his legs.
So our winner is Kobe Bryant.
Bryant coming off the season's high 27 Friday against Houston, and he topped that Sunday with a 30-point effort against the Dallas Mavericks. 11 in a row before that slam by Eldon Campbell. Great move by Jordan, and he scores. That was a classic Michael Jordan move. Had enough of an incentive. Kobe Bryant shooting and hitting with Michael Jordan in his face. So Bryant.
This replay of Kobe, you see he's coming off the baseline. Chicago Bulls, this is how they play defense most nights.
Michael Jordan gets two more, 34 for Jordan, and the Bulls playing on both ends of this is
Dynamite Eastern Conference.
And the Dynamite player at 19 years of age, Kobe Bryant, now with 32 points.
But he can do it.
Game is over, and the Chicago Bulls send a message to the LA Lakers, although Kobe Bryant has sent a message to everyone else that he is the future.
Your evaluation of the young fella, Kobe?
I remember I was young like that. He certainly has a lot of skills, and you see that. But he's got a lot of confidence, and I think it's just a matter of time for him. You realize how good he is. He's actually in his second year of college, and certainly he's learned a lot. He's in a top league actually, and he's certainly going to learn a lot more. He's going to be a lot better if he keeps improving.
Going to have to play in the game. Here's Jones dribbling. He's down the middle. He goes in deep. Scoops it up. Kobe Bryant. He fouled. What a play by the kid.
Did you see where he jumped?
We come back. Jordan takes the quick inbound pass, and his shot rattles out. Here comes Bryant ahead of the field. Reverse slam.
See, that was an ooh and an ah and a clap. See, that's what I'm talking about. In an All-Star game, you want to do things that you normally would.
Dribble Bryant, change of direction by Bryant. Slam dunk.
Woo! You talk about elevation. Chick, he went up to the rafters before he decided to put somebody on a poster.
It was a game against Utah. I'm going to say it's his rookie or second year. We're getting pummeled in the playoffs, and nobody wants to take the last 3 shots. He takes them. They're all air balls. If you remember me walking off the court with him. I said, you know what, everybody's laughing at you now, but one day they're going to fear you taking these shots.
Here comes Kobe for his 32nd point. A reverse slam dunk with both hands. That's one under his career high, 32 points. 8 seconds left. Kobe's got it. Spin it up and in.
He hangs, throws it up, gets to contact, and gets the crowd a little excited.
Do you believe that?
That was one of the greatest plays I've ever seen.
If Michael Jordan is the original, Kobe Bryant is the remix, babe.
Neal, nifty feed to Bryant. Historic way would be to finish it. Kobe down the middle, in the air, shows up.
Now Kobe Bryant between two defenders. Look at him go, spinning and hitting plus the foul. Backing in on him with the jump hook. The follow by Harper, and then Friday when they closed out Sacramento. Phoenix begins the second half with another turnover, and Bryant is fouled. Pass is picked off by Bryant. Kobe, look out.
Oh, man, at the point on a 1-4 offensive formation. Kobe Bryant pulls up for the shot and hits the basket with 2.6 to go, giving the Lakers the lead.
Phoenix Suns team taking it right at LA early.
Kobe Bryant against Hardaway.
On Sunday, they were 10 for 21 shooting that three-point shot.
Kobe Bryant
has been a blur, but if you put it on the floor, he has a better chance against the Bucks.
51 points in the first half to just 23 tonight here at the Staples Center.
Well, it's a gut check. They play very well on their home court, but no matter what they do in Phoenix, they still have to come here to LA.
Now, Portland has eliminated Utah, so you know who your next foe is. How do you figure the matchup, even though this win is still fresh in your mind?
Well, we played each other pretty equally in the regular season, but the playoffs is a whole nother scenario because you have opportunity to prepare for a team. But we're looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
First, here's Bryant's first shot. Neal, as we've mentioned many times, three, it's way off. Horry tried to save it, but couldn't. That was an air ball. Gets it into Kobe. Oh, man.
Blazers got caught.
Kobe Bryant's three. Got it.
Rooted to the ground.
Kobe. It's a two-pointer just inside the line. And a three-point game. Shot of Kobe. A great pass. And he gets his fourth foul.
I don't think you go to the hack to Shaq. Portland is playing too well. Just keep the heat on. Make them have to come up with big shots every single time.
Spinning some of it on off days, getting his team to believe. That's slammed down and foul.
Just taking a real toll.
Shaquille O'Neal taking a toll too. Kobe Bryant makes it a three-points with a big rebound. It's Kobe again. Portland has 3 timeouts left. The Lakers have 2. Bryant to Shaq. That's it. I'm not sure if the Lakers won as much as they escaped, but they showed heart, down 16, a huge comeback in the fourth quarter. Kobe to the baseline. Here's his turnaround to tie the game.
What a tough shot.
Kobe Bryant.
They have no shot blocking, and the Lakers know back there changing shots.
Kobe. Kobe Bryant against Jalen Rose. Got it. Kobe. And the Lakers. And what high school is he from? High School in Mississippi. Kobe Bryant.
Looks like he sprained his ankle when Kobe came down. He's on the floor.
And he's writhing in pain, holding his left ankle. Meanwhile, Rose guns a three at the other end. Shaq takes the rebound. The Lakers have a break. Harper lays it in, but the greater concern is Kobe Bryant. Fox could have taken it to the hole, but he's content to just let it tick away. O'Neal backing in on Davis, out to Kobe. Off the dribble to the baseline. Slings it out to Rice. Bryant hits over Jackson. Bryant accelerating to the baseline and hitting the jumper. We played 2 minutes of the second half. Indiana by 5. Kobe Bryant cuts it to 3. Jackson has pushed him far from the basket. Doesn't take him long to get into the lane and hangs in the air with another beauty. Kobe Bryant has an answer. Shaw to trigger it in. They look for Shaq. He makes the catch. He throws up a hook. And we are going to overtime. Kobe between 2 defenders. shaking on Miller and hitting a two-point basket. He was just inside the line. The Laker lead is 3 again.
How about the poise of this young guy? Hits the jumper and then sort of gives it, take your time, everything's cool.
Shaw running one-hander, followed in by Kobe Bryant.
Again, offensive rebounds.
The Lakers have a 3-1 lead. Bryant against Reggie Miller. Cans the jumper.
Go too high.
Swinging it to Kobe for 3.
Defense and AC Green, he's also a good shot blocker.
Showed Reggie Miller a little bit of everything. Kobe Bryant with the double pump. He was fouled and he'll come to the line for the first time since the first game of this series.
Going in at halftime.
Especially if it's a 3, which it is by Kobe Bryant.
Aggressive, he's now 5 of it.
Kobe Bryant got into the paint and finished. Kobe Bryant, double team, looking for help. Forces up the fadeaway, makes it. Jalen Rose curls in, he's stripped. Shaw's got it, it's a 2-on-1 break. Kobe Bryant flips it to Shaq, who is belted, and the shot goes down. So does Shaq. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant has such great confidence. He's going to square up, little penetration, and he's going to hit the jumper to put him up 6. Remember yesterday we spoke to Kobe Bryant, and I asked him, I said, Kobe, you're a dreamer. And he said, yes, and I'm going to dream that I'm going to be holding that trophy tomorrow night. Well, it looks like he's going to get his wish.
Looking to throw it in against Shaq. Reggie turns and pumps it up off the rim, and the Lakers are the 2000 NBA champions.
All right, thanks, Bob. Kobe, the other night you had a dream, and it happened to come through tonight.
Yeah, it came true tonight. We worked so hard. It was a hard-fought game, and we finally got a championship, and it feels great.
Now, for your 21 years, you said you've always dreamed of winning a championship. Is it what you dreamed of?
Oh, it's everything and more. I mean, you have the Laker colors falling from the ceiling, the fans going crazy. I got the hat on and everything covering my throat. It feels great.
No feeling quite like this, is it?
Woo, I love it. I can't wait to do it again.
All right, congratulations, Kobe. Let's go back to Bob.
Yeah, it got to a point where we basically were at the top of our game at one point, and it was always a war. Obviously he was too big for me, you know what I mean, so I couldn't guard him because he would just take me into the post.
Ready are you to play basketball now?
I'm ready. I mean, we've been waiting for a long time. So I think about now, everybody's pretty much ready to get things started.
Do you think basketball can bounce back after the lockout and Michael Jordan leaving?
I think so. I think it's a big challenge for the NBA. But the NBA has been faced with challenges all along. Even when Magic and Larry Bird came into the league, that was a down time for the NBA, and it always manages to come out on top. So it's a big challenge, but everybody in the league is up for it, the NBA is up for it, so we'll be fine.
Defensive job on Pedros Stojakovic. Bryant off the pick. Shaq set it up. Kobe entered it. Stojakovic struck by Fox. Bryant put the speed on Krusty and he was fouled. And Kobe was looking for a flagrant call.
As two great athletes are going at each other in the open court. Kobe's so difficult to defend. Kobe's gone through a lot this year. He's got off to a great start and then got beat up in the media a little bit, got beat up physically. Sat out for a while, got his thoughts together, saw how the team was playing, came back, and has been great. I mean, Shaq has been dominant. Kobe has been terrific, both ends of the floor. And maybe that time he had a chance to sit and rest and get his thoughts together. He's really come back to get to that line and shoot him so well.
Shot clock down to 7. Kobe Bryant.
And That's not fair. That was so tough.
Lakers 109, the Kings 107.
Now could all change if Chris Webber does leave. This will not be the same team, and they'll have a lot of work ahead of them. So we'll have to see what happens in the offseason.
And that will wrap it. So the Kings lose only 11 games at home all season, but 4 of the 11 at the hands of the Los Angeles Lakers, who now make it 15 straight wins, 8 at the end of the regular season, and they are now 7 for 7. As we mentioned, Kobe has certainly enjoyed playing against the Spurs, 32, 43, and 39, averaging just under 38 per game. And they've maintained a close relationship. Shaq getting inside.
Why were you able to get to the basket so easily against the Spurs here in the first half?
Well, I was just taking my time. Just moving the basketball, moving the defense a little bit, and you know, when you do that, cracks start opening up.
Foley and Fox combining to stop Duncan. Bryant with the head fake. Ferry knew he had no shot to the basket count.
Yes.
Yes, it does. And the foul.
See, greatness is greedy. See, Kobe got fouled, and he did not give up on the play. He heard that whistle, and he said, I'm going to get the ball to the basket. Now, you got to have some luck, but no question about it. Watch this. There's the pull down, and he's going, I'm going to finish it. And he gets the three-point play opportunity. Exciting game. I remember in '89, Atlanta had a home game against Milwaukee in a best-of-5. Milwaukee won. We beat Cleveland on the road. 2 road teams broke through and moved on. And the pressure is going to be on you to even this series at 1-1.
Well, there's no question the Lakers reacting to the pressure of Game 1, to their first big test in this playoff run, as Shaq and Kobe outplay the Twin Tower combination of David Robinson and Tim Duncan.
We did a good job moving the ball, did a good job with our spacing, and we were able to come out with a tough win.
Have you taken your game to a higher and different level the past month?
I don't know. I think, where I've improved tremendously is making my teammates better. And I think, in turn, that has opened my individual game up so much, because now teams have to respect the threat of my teammates.
Kobe, congratulations. We'll see you in Game 6.
Kobe Bryant yet to attempt a shot, looking to set up teammates, and then fires a miss.
Turn it over very often. He makes simple plays.
Kobe Bryant.
Catching the ball for his team.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Kobe Bryant. And the game is tied at 94. Kobe Bryant off the spin. Did not win overtime. Bryant played well by Bell. Very low. All right, here's Lou with time running out on the Lakers. That will count. The Philadelphia 76ers have defeated the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 1.
Kobe, you guys have not been in a must-win situation in an awful long time. Are you guys sensing the urgency?
It feels good. It feels good. It's a humongous challenge. They're so competitive and they play so hard, but it feels good to be tested.
Phil Jackson said during one of the timeouts, you guys are not relaxing, you're chasing the game. Is he right?
Well, I think there was a certain stretch there where we're overly aggressive. I think our emotions got the best of us, but we're able to settle back in the game and start executing on offense.
Just went right over the top of him, but the offensive rebounding starting to take its toll.
Bryant for 3. Kobe Bryant with 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. The celebration has begun on the Laker bench. Coming up on 10 seconds remaining, and the Los Angeles Lakers will make it a second straight NBA crown.
Fox threw that 3 in at the clock. It looked like he just threw it up there to hit the backboard, and he made it.
Just looking to run it down. That's the way it's gone for the Lakers, who finish with a 15-1 run. The best all-time playoff winning percentage in the history of the league.
There's one player in the NBA that you could play. Who would you want that player to be? One player.
Jelly Bean.
Kobe?
Jelly Bean.
He's the best player in the game?
Oh, hands down.
Top, looking for Bryant. Bryant out deep, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds for the win. Got it.
Matters into his own hand, Van Horn. Now you got to get this thing from Kerry Kittles.
With the snap and the facial.
Oh my gosh.
Throw it down, Kobe. Throw it down.
This Western Conference final series is even at 3. Game 7, Sunday night.
Experience will probably help us down the stretch as far as our poise. You know, Sacramento, they've been fighting all year long to have home court advantage. And, you know, it's a lot of pressure that comes along with that responsibility of having home court advantage. And, you know, we don't have that. Cal Bell has never blocked my jump shot. And, you know, especially in the Game 7, all that doesn't matter.
Open shot for Jackson. Here comes Kobe, chased by Jackson, and the foul.
They're drawing out there. They don't have that opportunity, and now this crowd is really lathered up.
Nice move. Kobe Bryant now with 15 points, up by 6. Bryant for 3. Yes! Kobe Bryant from downtown.
Pollard's in the game. Shaq will now get the ball.
Bryant for 3. Yes! Kobe stepping back to 3-point territory. Or out of 5 seconds. O'Neal putting the move on. Weber. Not over the head. The and it's broken up. So that will do it. The Los Angeles Lakers winning here in Sacramento in overtime, 112-106.
Let me ask you a question. Is it harder to defend the title or to win the title initially?
It's much harder to defend it. I mean, they gave us a run for our money, man, and I'm sure everybody in LA was on pins and needles, and you know, it was a hell of a series.
Picked up on the switch. Bryant.
Kobe Bryant. Power over him, you're stronger. Play back to the basket there.
Bryant, yes! So Kobe Bryant turning it up a notch once again.
He plays until it's over. This is the home team getting smacked here. That's what's wrong with that.
The Los Angeles Lakers have made it 3 straight NBA championships. They wrap it up in the 4-game sweep by beating the Nets 113-107.
There was a triple crown this year, but it was the Los Angeles Lakers. They are potentially a team for the ages as they get better before our very eyes. Congratulations to the Lakers, the city of Los Angeles, their coaching staff, their ownership, in particular, Dr. Jerry Buss, who's owned the team for 23 years and has been in 12 championship series.
His preparation to win is as good as anybody's, ever. Many people confuse the fact that he wants to beat you scoring. Obviously, he's one of the great scorers in the history of the game. But Kobe will do whatever you ask him to do to win, whether it be play defense, rebound, pass. He just wants to win.
Up to the creator.
Kobe Bryant, they gave him an avenue, and he's fouled.
Long run out by Kobe Bryant. Behind. Oh! What did I just see?
I always think that there's 2 types of players who love to win and players who hate to lose. Which one are you?
I'm neither.
Meaning?
Meaning that, you know, I play to figure things out. I play to learn something, right? Because I think if you play with a fear of failure, or you play with will to win, or that supersedes the fear of failure, I think it's a weakness either way, right? Because if you play with the fear of failing, you'll have the pressure on yourself to play, to capitulate to that fear. If you play with the sense of I want to win, then you have the fear of what happens if you don't. But if you find common ground in the middle, in the center, then it doesn't matter. You're not fazed by either, right? And that enables you to really just stay in the moment, stay connected to it, and not feel anything other than what's in front of you. So I try to just be dead center.
Oh my goodness, maybe that will ignite the Lakers.
Rose gone down to the place.
Payton. Bryant out top against Patterson. Kobe cannot get Patterson in the air. A wild three. Bryant for three. Got it.
To turn the ball over their last 3 possessions. Bryant all the way. So he sits down, and now Bryant is free, and Kobe puts it in.
Like the Detroit Pistons played Rip Hamilton.
Bryant knocks it away, and then Payton with a soft, underhanded pass, and Bryant cashes.
Well, in spite of some terrific defense you've been playing here in the first half, you were just unhappy with missing that shot. What's going on?
That shot felt good. I should have made it.
You wanted to get more aggressive on Rip Hamilton. How successful do you think you've been in disrupting him?
Been pretty, I did a pretty good job. Not as well as I did in game 1. I picked up an early foul. That really limited my opportunities to really pressure him defensively. But, since I got out of that foul trouble zone, I've been able to be more aggressive.
Now Wallace switches off underneath. Kobe takes it. Not too many guys make that shot. He gives it to Walton. Here comes Kobe. Less than 5 from way outside. Got it! Amazing. What a game. What a game. Auburn Hills is next.
Do you feel that you and Kobe will ever be able to mend your relationship?
I'm a married man. I don't want to have a relationship with another man. I don't want to do it. I don't know. I don't care. I got a wife and 5 kids I got to worry about first. And then I got to worry about my mother and father, and then my friends and my family. I got to worry about my education. I don't care about another man. If you don't like me, I really don't. Who cares if you don't like me? I'm sure he don't care if I don't like him. I don't care.
Now a 2-on-1, and Damon Jones lays it in for Miami.
This is Miami's game.
Works outside, and a little fall away is good. So Shaq was right there, and then Kobe with that fall away to tie the game.
For the season.
Shaq, scoop shot. Oh. Bryant, isolated. Glass.
Wade and Eddie Jones.
And Jermaine Jones to inbound. Bryant gets doubles. Kobe Bryant. Amazing that it didn't go in the way with his history and all of the drama and this whole day. And so for Kobe Bryant, he has the one chance at the end. Can't make it go down. And Shaquille O'Neal and Miami Heat have won 11 straight games.
Kobe Bryant with the roast.
He was going to be the guy. It could have been his job. Yeah, passed on it. Here goes Kobe. And Kobe's able to put one in left-handed. He's put up a lot of shots in his career left-handed.
It's the Lakers, because of this man, Kobe Bryant, can take over. Polarizes Dwight Howard. Oh, boy. He almost threw his elbow into the basket.
And we realized that the most important thing in life is how your career moves and touches those around you and how it carries forward to the next generation. We realize that's what makes true greatness. Well, the story would be about transformation of a kid looking inwardly to then growing up and understanding the importance and the power is looking outward.
hustle of Lamar Odom. Off to Kobe Bryant. They love to get it into Nash's hands, and they do. Ball knocked away, stolen by Carter. Here comes George to Kobe Bryant. Bryant inside. It's gone. Seconds. Bryant for the win.
They want to get into Kobe's hands. Kobe pump fake for two. Kobe's got the Laker record. And an 81-point game.
A 3-point game for Toronto, and they come up dry.
Kobe, nobody helping right now defensively, so he'll take the 15-footer. Kobe's got 57 of entry. Kobe with it now. Lakers lead 105-96. Another three.
Well, there goes Wilt. Wilt went from second to third on the list.
He's going to go to the line and shoot 3 free throws to get to 79.
Nothing that needs to be said about this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed the second greatest scoring performance in NBA history. Kobe Bryant, 28 for 46 from the field. This would be 18 for 20 from the line and an 81-point game. 55 in the second half.
Seen a lot of the starters out there. He knows they cannot have a bad quarter. Kobe Bryant over Barbosa. I agree.
Kobe. Oh, what a shot by Kobe Bryant. He's amazing with the left hand, man. There's Bryant, who has taken 32. That's his 33rd shot tonight. That's a 3.
Honestly, I look at Kobe Bryant as that guy that is the best, one of the best in our league. Every time when I'm not playing, if the Lakers on TV, I'm watching them. I'm watching him. I'm trying to learn from him and see how he may be attacking this certain team that he's playing. Because a lot of teams kind of play me the same way that they may play Kobe with double and triple teams and, you know, making you have to facilitate to your teammates.
Yes.
So I definitely look at Kobe as that guy that, you know, he's that guy. He's that one.
Right side, Bryant dribbles down the paint around Grant. Reverse jam with his right hand. And a Laker. Kobe. Hard to believe.
Are you kidding me? Unreal. Are you kidding me?
How strong was it? Darren Williams. By Kobe Bryant at the rim.
We do a statue of you out there, 8 or 24.
If you do a statue, you don't necessarily have to see the number anyway. You know, if you do hair, I guess it's a dead giveaway. But, you know, I kind of go back and forth. But, you know, 8 has something that 24 will never, ever, 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 ever have. And you know, that's the ability to grow hair. So, it's honestly, it's tough. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. I didn't understand your plight years ago, but now I certainly get it. It's really, really tough for me. I think 24 was more challenging, and you know I tend to gravitate to things that are harder to do.
To add to that, 2-0 in control of the series. Utah came back from down 0-2 last year to Houston in the first round. Bryant caught.
Leaving it off. Kobe on the reverse. Do you believe the shot? What a play to Turion.
Third in assists, but not clicking in any of those categories. Here's Bryant from downtown, an off-balance shot to give the levitating too. Keep that in mind. Here's Bryant for 3. Yes! And here comes Bryant going right at Smith. He scores on the foul.
And you can't let that happen if you're J.R. Smith. There's no way he should get the ball above him.
Shot clock to 7. Here's Kobe.
Now he makes that, Marv. That's a tough shot.
In the first half. Bryant forcing. It counts. And the foul.
Sometimes in this league, Marv, you got to get a little lucky. I remember when I was in Chicago, we got Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant as
return to the second half. Bryant.
Come on, Marv.
You're going back to the finals for the first time since '04. How does that feel to you?
It's exciting, man. We're all excited. You know,
And I'm just happy for my guys, happy for the city, and we ain't done yet.
Shot clock at 5. He wants a better look. Gets a better look and puts it in.
You want a term for indefensible? Right there. Drive it left.
Walton lost it. Got it back. Bryant, open three-pointer. It's good. Clock at 5. On the pull-up. Puts it up. Puts it in. Kobe Bryant. Bryant gets him up in the air. Puts up the shot. Shot rolls in. Kobe Bryant does it again.
I guess Gatorade has now come into thinking NBA. Is that super vibe?
A guy who motivated me, who brought the best out of me, on and off the court. And I tell people to today, there would be no Paul Pierce the Truth without Kobe. I mean, if people know where the nickname The Truth came from, it was from me having a really good game against Kobe Bryant and Shaq dubbing me The Truth. And so
he's doing tonight, correct?
Well, absolutely. There was a time where this guy would try to get 50 tonight, and his team would have a chance of winning. But they're at their best. He's making points.
Wow, gas. 35 seconds left. Kobe front court whirling, spinning in the lane. Handed off to Gasol.
Durant got there. Christie kept it alive. Got that for Luke Walton. Up ahead. What a grab for the wide receiver. Bryant on the reverse. Curls her home.
Need to make a play offensively, and he does it.
Bryant gets inside. Oh, what a finish from Kobe Bryant. And a foul. Throws it down in the face of Paul Millsap.
Brewer's done a nice job on him not going for the fake, and then Bryant forces the lob.
Shannon Brown. And Sasha got it over Brewer. Somehow, some way. Kobe on the three. 85-66. How did that one was down? Shot a couple from outside. Lakers have started 7-9. Battier watches Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant has started this game 4-5. Rockets get back well on defense. Here's Battier bumping into Kobe. Kobe Bryant is putting on a show. 20.
He hit him in his throat.
Kobe over Battier. And Kobe Bryant has got a game-high 35.
It's going to be a technical on
the line. That's 4 fouls now on Jimmy Battier. Kobe Bryant, a two-pointer. Lead back up to 22. Right now they lead by 13. Carter on Bryant. Tough shot. Bryant knocks it down and a foul.
A much harder team as far as for Chauncey Billups to play with here because on their pick and roll.
Shot won't go. Nearly tipped in by Odom. Gasol gets it back. Bryant steps back for 3. It's good. Kobe Bryant drills the 3. Spectacular performance. That look tells it all. He wanted it to end tonight. He made sure of it.
He might be having one of those nights. He's got 22 already. Kobe Bryant hit, count it, and one. On their feet at the Staples Center as the Lakers. Kobe Bryant on the drive, gets to the basket. Oh, what a move from Kobe Bryant as the shot clock expires. Couple of fakes. Shot clock at 2. He's got to put it up. Tries to bank it, does so, and a foul. Kobe Bryant, brilliant here in the third quarter, and the Lakers up by 22. A 1-point game with a minute and a half to play. Won't go. Fisher the rebound. Fisher brings it back. He puts up a 3. Off the mark. Bryant the rebound. Lays it in.
Number of Laker fans that have been here throughout the arena, ready to celebrate a championship. There's the final seconds. As the buzzer sounds, it's official. LA wins the 2009 NBA title.
Kobe Bryant.
In terms of dominance of the game of basketball at this stage is LeBron. Championship-wise, Kobe Bryant. I think this is what he's battling with. It is what it is. He's cursed as much as I am.
And go. Wait, make sure you get to the last shot. Yes! Double Kobe spins right away. Behind
behind his shoulder. On chest looking, gets it to Bryant. Bryant dribbling, has to put it up with the buzzer. Backs it in! He backs in the...
And he fakes the ball. I mean, somebody in a Magic uniform, or even if I'm Stan Van Gundy, I consider maybe pulling Matt Barnes out and having a discussion with him, because at the end of the day, we need you on the floor. You're not going to get into the head of Kobe Bryant.
Bryant shot short and takes it away from Durant, goes uncontested. For Fisher, he missed his first 4 shots, but then comes back, but it's 20. Tough after falling behind big early as Bryant turns, shoots, fires.
Exactly. The one year that Charlotte did it, the line had been moved in. So this Phoenix team has been the best ever.
And here is Bryant at the 24-second buzzer.
Now remember when Grant Hill talked about when you play Kobe Bryant, you cannot get discouraged.
The step back by Bryant. He is on fire. 14 of his 28 here in the third.
Simply going for his 5th championship ring. Allen on Kobe Bryant down this end. Quick bucket. Lakers sold Kobe Bryant.
But when you have to double him in the post.
As the Lakers will now improve to 9-0 at home. There's a 3. Bang!
Taken out of the paint. Jump hook.
Bryant back-to-back threes. He also wanted a foul on that one.
Worrying about it
to the crowd. Shot clock down to 5. Bryant drills the 3-pointer. It's point game. Go rebound taken by Vujacic. Back out. Bryant puts up the 3 and rattles it in. Celtics trying to break. Rondo goes right at Artest. Can't get it. Bryant had some great moments last year in the playoffs. Bryant with 22 points, 10 rebounds.
The entire series. Perkins goes down. You don't want to see that happen to Bryant on the song.
26 points, 11 rebounds. After the Game 5 loss, as you would expect, inside to Kobe Bryant. Good pass from the big man, and Bryant with his first field goal.
Particularly, Mike, taking too many dribbles. The more they load, the defense up to him and force very difficult shots. His last basket before he went to the bench was his best shot all night. Catching it tighter to the lane, getting into the paint, and getting off a quality look. Find offense right now.
Bryant on the pull-up, puts it in. 4-point Laker lead, their largest of the game. Timeout Boston. And he's fouled, a blocking foul on Wallace, and Bryant will shoot 2. Sit down, Artest had his highs and lows during the course of the regular season and even in the playoffs. But he's come up with some huge performances. Bruce, remember, in the conference. Won't go. Rebound to Saul. The Lakers repeat. Back-to-back titles.
After the Kobe's and the Tim Duncans and the Dirks, retire. So it's kind of scary from that point, but from a sense of a guy's career, someone I admired, someone who was a role model to me as a player, someone I could call a friend, his career was...
You think I was pissed when you got number 5?
Of course you were.
Oh,
no doubt.
I told my house.
No doubt. I bet you did.
No, I went crazy. Because when I got 4 and you got 4, I was like, hey, I got 4, he got 4, let's straight. When you got that 5th one, and then hold on, you said, I just wanted to get one more.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
TVs.
Yeah. And I said, you know what? Ain't nothing he can do about it either.
Bryant played by Rose, finding space. Oh,
Kobe put on the brakes, right by Rush, and over the shoulder. It's Kobe Bryant. Oh, what an unbelievable reverse layup. Got a space, got a spit. Here's Bryant.
The crossover by Bryant puts it up with the left hand.
Left-handed? Are you kidding me?
Cut by Kobe. Oh, Kobe, the acrobatic finish.
Well, that's the top play of the day.
To find a word that what he's doing right now, and I'm just lost for words. I mean, he's amazing. I've been quoted saying that he's definitely the best player in our league. To me, in my eyes, the best scorer in our league, and it's unbelievable.
Bryant attacking. All the way.
Ball gets a screen from Odom. Great play by Bryant. Kobe will take it in and throw.
Drives. Kobe all the way. Dunks it home.
Haslam. Bryant with one on the shot clock. And the Lakers on a 7-0 run. James on the drive. That's good shot selection right there.
And he said, we don't mind Kobe shooting, they just can't be contested.
Kobe Bryant, pretty turnaround. He's in double figures. A piece of it, the deflection. James to the basket. Throws it down. And the lead is 9, largest of the afternoon.
Bryant attacking baseline, and he runs into a stone wall of Festus Ezeli, and he's holding his left knee. Bryant again going to work, falls down. Again, he's struggling. So Kobe Bryant cannot continue.
Out the other side. You look back through this whole experience. How would you describe it?
Well, I mean, it's one of those moments. You know, I think we all have moments like this in life where it just seems like that day is never going to end. You know, it just seems like the moment that you're in just feels like the darkest moment to you. You know, you personally feel like, I don't know if I can do this again. I don't know if I can come back, you know, and you have to issue that challenge to yourself and try to respond to it.
He's just signed a 2-year extension, which means he will be a Laker for life as the crowd roars into their first Kobe chance. Desperately needed to win. 42-35.
You know how hard that was to make 2 free throws when you're standing on a ruptured Achilles tendon?
As Kobe scores, and he is back.
And aggressiveness? No way.
Nice pass, Bryant to Jordan Hill.
Jordan Hill were the number 8 picks in their respective draft classes. They both were there. Kobe's first dunk of the year. Elevate Mamba and throw it down.
Yeah, I mean, I've been disappointed this year, you know, because you guys treating him like, you know, he's a legend, and all I hear about how bad he's playing, how bad he's shooting, it's time for him to hang it up. You guys treated one of our legends like I didn't really like it, and you know, so hopefully now you can start being nice to him that he decided to, you know, retire after this year, you know, and it was sad the way he was getting treated, in my opinion. But he has just an amazing career.
Force a turnover now. Kobe, 1 through step, throws it up and in. Down by 1. Bryant for the lead.
Kobe working on his former teammate Barnes, right around him, and Kobe!
So how did you know this was it?
I try to have at least 15 minutes of still time and just kind of sit in my thoughts in the morning and just kind of meditate. Normally what happens with me is my mind would always drift to the game, always. And then I found myself sitting there, my mind wouldn't drift towards the game all the time anymore. And that's when I started realizing, you know what? It's getting close.
Has had 8 coaches in 10 years.
To watch. Uh-oh. It's a throwback Thursday, maybe a throwdown Thursday.
16, 13, and 2.5 blocks.
No! The Mamba still has venom in those veins.
Minute 30, Bryant from 14 has 53. Unbelievable stuff tonight. Kobe's got the Lakers' last check. Bryant for 3. Go!
God, I love you guys, and I love you guys, and
What can I say? Mamba out.